Boom, bye, bye in the batty boy head.
No homo, and I'm all about my money. The shots fly, now the baddie guy like dead.
They, no homo.
I say no homophobe. Get it straight, it's in the chromosomes.
They say, but my religion says it's a sin.
I say sell your daughter into slavery then.
They say it's unnatural. It makes me uneasy.
I say actually it's found in 400 species.
But same-sex mating is an aberration.
Okay then, it's the evolution of gayness.
Natural selection offers explanations for every behavior and complex form. That's something I often say when I'm on stage. And people always say, okay, but what about the gays?
Yep, there's no exceptions, only limitations on how much information we've accumulated. So far, at least on each specific question, the origins of gayness is one of the best ones.
Twin studies suggest that it's partially genetic, but if that's a definite, then how would you spread it? Oh, that's why I love science, because it loves a mystery. How can you spread a gene that limits your fertility?
Many different threads of evidence are coalescent, but so far it's just suggestive with no consensus. Still, it kinda illustrates the scientific method, so I'll break down the top 4 hypotheses in question.
They, no homo.
I say no homophobe. Get it straight, it's in the chromosomes.
They say, but my religion says it's a sin.
I say sell your daughter into slavery then.
They say it's unnatural. It makes me uneasy.
I say actually it's found in 400 species.
But same-sex mating is an aberration.
Okay then, it's the evolution of gayness.
Hypothesis 1. Gays are a non-reproductive caste, like we find in termites and naked mole rats. To me though, that doesn't seem convincing, because gay people don't obsessively feed their breeding siblings.
Hypothesis 2. It's a social lubricant that's used to smooth tension. Instead of fighting, we smooch with them. You'll find guy on guy and girl action and bonobos and Asian stump-tailed macaques.
And it's a proven tactic, but they're just bisexual. That's the third hypothesis, that homo is side-effectual. Like with albatrosses, the females mate with each other when there's not enough males to pull their weight.
But it's not like they just can't find a mate and get impatient. They're fully same-sex mated. Males are for insemination. And maybe lesbians who wanted babies made the same exception in the days before IVF and turkey basters.
And on the flip side, we've got the sneaky males. In many species, some males mimic females so they can mate without having to compete with the alphas, who guard their females jealously and treat them like they're helpless.
I mean, come on, I know guys who act gay until the girls let their guard down and they're like, hey! Which may explain why some of the biggest homophobes are alpha gorilla types on a testosterone overdose, who say,
No homo. Boom, bye, bye in the batty boy head.
no homo, and I'm all about my money. The shots fly, now the baddie guy like dead.
Hypothesis 4 tackles pure homosexual bliss, and it mostly consists of genetic tricks, because some genes are paired up as recessives and dominants by definition get expressed with prominence.
But sometimes you're better off with both different types, because it might, for instance, protect you from parasites. So gayness could spread by heterozygote advantage if it's connected to some other benefit that's adaptive.
And a similar path would be for it to get expressed as a massive benefit for the opposite sex. If a gene gave males a homosexual proclivity, but it gave females a massive increase in fertility.
then it could spread with ease. And if you raise objections and say genetic explanations are so oppressive, would it really be so bad if gays were albinos? Maybe you see a justification for hate there, but I don't.
The real haters are those who portray it as a simple choice and preach rehabilitation with their luggage carried by rent boys. If it doesn't cause harm, then it shouldn't face hatred. So why don't you just make it 100% okay then? They, no homo.
I say no homophobe. Get it straight, it's in the chromosomes.
They say, but my religion says it's a sin.
I say sell your daughter into slavery then.
They say it's unnatural. It makes me uneasy.
I say actually it's found in 400 species.
But same-sex mating is an aberration.
Okay then, it's the evolution of gayness.
They say no homo, I say no homophobe, get it straight, it's in the chromosomes. They say, but my religion says it's a sin. I say, sell your daughter into slavery then. They say, it's unnatural, it makes me uneasy. I say, actually it's found in 400 species. But same-sex mating is an aberration. Okay then, it's the evolution of gayness.